making what you deserve, but then back to your job. So.
Trent pulled you aside and talked about helping him get ready for the season to kind of sharpen his skills before Monday.
We were texting a little bit, and I said, whenever you show up, I'll give you some live reps, but I don't think he needs it. Our scout team guys will give him good looks. I think we'll get a couple reps today, full speed against the ones, but if anybody could come back and play like they never left, it's him.
Nick, there's so much change on the defensive line this year. What do you kind of see as the idea of these new guys coming in and how to mesh with the guys who are there?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much all new guys besides me and Kevin. Yeah, right.
Beal.
And Hargrave, Beal. For the most part, pretty new. I mean, Hargrave's only been here a year, and Rob hasn't played too much, so me and Kevin have been here for a while, and we know the scheme really well. But I really like the new guys. I think we've improved. I think Leonard brings something to our defense that we haven't had. A guy who can make plays all over the field and has just a motor that's he doesn't get tired. So having a guy like that who's super long and athletic and could rush, and I think this scheme's going to bring the best out of him. So I'm excited. I really am.
Nick, what kind of impact did Robert Saleh have on your career and just on the way this defense plays?
What'd you say?
Robert Saleh, what kind of impact did he have on you when you came in and just on just the kind of defense?
Well, he brought me here. Well, I had a hand in doing it at least, so I'll always be thankful to him. And he was a great coach. I think he worked really well with Chris Eric, obviously, and just let Chris do his stuff with us, and it worked out.
That last year it was an adjustment for him to get caught up to speed. Do you see him playing faster now?
Yeah, I do. I think he's got a year under his belt, and I think he went into the off season with the right mindset of training extremely hard and being ready to have one of his best years. And I could just tell by how he came in from day one that he's chomping at the bit to have a great year.
Nick, back in as a captain, we know why you weren't last year, but what does it mean to be a captain on this team?
I heard we got a parking spot. No, it's great. Being a captain on a team like this with so many unbelievable players that have done such great things in this league, it's an honor, and I just want to live up to it, so I'm going to work hard and be the best leader that I can.
Nick, because he got hurt so early last year, will it be different seeing Aaron Rodgers in a different uniform, not in the pack, because you guys have had some good battles in the past?
Yeah, he'll be wearing a different uniform, but it's definitely still him, so we'll prepare like we're playing him.
Last season, the run defense came under a little bit of scrutiny. How do you think that's changed from the year ago?
I think we have a group together that's going to be here for the whole year. Last year, we were kind of piecing some guys together. Not that they didn't do a great job, but it's hard to get this scheme because the details are very important. And if you're not repping it through August and July, or the end of July and August, then you're going to be behind a little bit, and it shows in your get off and how fast you're playing, and all those details really count. And I think Chris went out and picked guys that he's seen over many years who jump out and play this scheme really well. So I think we're going to be a little more cohesive as a unit.
I feel like Leonard Floyd is right up to speed.
Two more guys?
I do, yeah. I think he's gonna. I hope he's gonna have the best year of his career, which is saying a lot. So.
Nick, when Kyle promoted Sorensen, he said he wanted the defense to kind of get back to basics, to back to who you've been in the past. Do you feel that now, having gone through a camp, that this feels more like kind of what you're doing with D'Amico and Simon?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't here for camp last year, so I feel like it wasn't that much of a difference last year. I just think we're more tied in from the front to to the backers to the back end, and I think we have talent in the back end that we haven't had before. No offense to the guys of the past, but we had great guys in the past. But we definitely have some really good depth and just studs back there.
Thanks, Nick.
You do okay.
Yeah. So I mean, have you been looking good? I mean, impressed by
Yeah, he
his-
been looking
his progress?
good. Yeah, it's been a long recovery for him. I'm pretty sure he been frustrated about it, but I'm pretty sure he happy now that he almost back to where he was at. So I mean, I've been watching him in drills and some of the reps he got. I think he look good. I think he's gonna be just as good as he's been.
What do you expect from Isaac?
Who Ike?
Ike.
Okay. I expect him to ball out. He balled out last year in New Orleans, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he? So I expect him to do the same thing. He got to. That's why he brought him here.
What do you see on film from Garrett Wilson? Kind of a receiver.
Garrett Wilson, I think he's a great receiver, real slippery. Can be a good X receiver outside of numbers. Can be a good receiver inside of numbers. They gonna target him a lot. I think he had the fourth most targets in the league last year. So I mean, they gonna feed him the ball. So got to be sticking in coverage and get ready for that matchup. For sure. Good.
Is it impossible to use Jets film from last year since Aaron wasn't playing? Or how
Nah,
do you
because
prepare?
don't they got the same offensive coordinator that Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers had in Green Bay, right? So yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of a similar offense. Garrett Wilson might be the new Devontae Adams, so I think it's gonna be pretty similar. We watching some of his Packers tape and some of the tape from last year as well, because they got the same play calling.
Mooney, they said Wilson for a young guy is a great route runner. Do you see that when you watch him on the field?
Garrett, yeah, I think he's a dog. He definitely a wide receiver number one. But like I think I done been getting prepared for that. Ricky is a great route runner. BA hasn't been here, but he done trained me over the years to cover guys that run routes well. So I think we'll be ready for it.
What about Breece Hall? What are you seeing from him? He gets a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
passes,
he a dog. He get a lot of receptions. Slippery in space. It's hard to tackle him. So we got to be ready in the run game. Especially corners, they try to make the corners get involved in the run game. Two crack the place, so we got to be ready to tackle them. Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, man.